number 1. At a combined weight of 425 pounds, introducing first from Tampa, Florida, Pepe Prado. And his partner, formerly of Denver, Florida, Marcello. They're from the University of Michigan. At a combined weight of 610 pounds, coming to the ring by Sir Ronald J. Nemi IV, Phi Phi Kappa U.
And TDC'd me.
Well, Shannon, sometimes, I don't know, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. But we're looking at IPW back on the air, hardcore wrestling. And this is to determine IPW World Tag Team Champion.
Yeah, we've got the Ronald J. Nemi, the Pee Wee Herman of Wrestling, with from the University of Michigan, the sorority there, Phi Kappa U.
Phi Kappa U. Wow. Can Phi Kappa U with Ronald J. Nemi get by Pepe Prado and Mike Marcello, because the winner of this match will go on to be IPW World Tag Team Champion?
I believe that they can do it because, as I said before, they have Ronald J. Nemi on their side, and that makes a big advantage for them. And they look good. I've never seen them look this good. They look big, chiseled. Looks like they've been working out really hard, and Nemi's been doing his homework.
I don't know, but we got to look at this. We got to look at a team of Pepe Prado, Mike Marcello, a newer generation in professional wrestling. Faster, quicker. It's strength against youth. It's they're both teams. Yeah, group power, but both teams young, both teams good. But can Pepe and Marcello be fast enough to get by these two giants from Michigan State?
Well, let me actually correct myself. Actually, it's a fraternity in Michigan. They're originally from that fraternity, and they've been going to that school for many years now. And Ron is actually originally from Michigan, too.
So you see Serrano J. Nemi, he's got a tag team from Michigan. He's from Michigan. Michigan State here. We'll see, can Michigan State, can these fraternity, can they go to become IPW Hardcore Wrestling Heavyweight Tag Team Champion? Can they get by Pepe Prado and Mike Marcello? I say we look at Pepe Prado, we look at Mike Marcello, we're looking at some another team that has come from that Malenko camp, and I'm telling you, Malenko produces some great wrestlers out of that camp, and I'm looking at a hardcore wrestling. You're talking about Fidel Sierra, the Cuban Assassin, Fantasy. I've been in professional wrestling for over 20 years. I've held every major title there is to hold. Whenever I feel like it, I'll take the title from Terrence Black, the Navy SEAL, or I'll take the title from whoever. I'll bring Ricky Santana in, and we'll go on to become tag team champion, because Fantasy manages nothing but champions.
In the Twin here. What happened originally was Ron actually saw the twins fight IPW wrestle. Their actual names are Biff and Chaz Wentworth, wrestle up in Michigan as amateur wrestlers, told them to come down to Malenko School, and then Ron signed him to a contract. And actually both teams are from the Malenko School of Wrestling.
So both teams, but Ronald J. Nemi, I don't know. What a coincidence that Ronald J. Nemi took these guys from Michigan, brought them down, had them trained at Malenko's, or however it goes. Hey, all I know is I see 4 great athletes in our profession, in IPW professional wrestling, hardcore wrestling. I see 4 great athletes. I'm telling you, I paid my dues in professional wrestling. It's time for this newer generation to pay their dues. And when I'm talking about paid dues, I mean, I got stretched from pillar to post, and I paid the heavy dues with the Dory Funk Juniors, with the Briscoes, with the Dusty Rhodes, with the Who's Bees of professional wrestling, the Hulk Hogan's, you name it. I've been in the ring with them. I don't care. This is a new breed of wrestling, what you're watching here. IPW, hardcore wrestling at its finest.
Your reason I got stretched? We'll talk about that.
You got stretched? Not that old lady.
Was that your girlfriend?
No. Okay, go back to your match. Actually, as I said, and actually the other team, Mark Marcello.
Oh, Marcello.
That different guy.
I don't know which it is because I can't tell, but strength here, look. This big team looks like it's taking Mike Marcello to the corner. Can Mike, oh my God, I needed a guy.
Well, Ron used to manage actually Mike Marcello and Pepe Prado in the past.
You see, so Mike knows a lot about the guys. Oh, but did you see that move? That Mike Marcello, beautiful arm drag. Here comes another twisting Frankenstein right arm drag. They all take a scoot out.
Marcello may have the upper hand right now, but I'm telling you, Ron Nemi surrounded himself with champion.
They're taking a powder right now because of the fact that they're tired. They want to get more rest.
Okay, it is to their advantage, but I have to disagree. Fantasy, you're a great manager. You've taken me to many titles. I'm got to be on the side. Pepe Prado, Mike Marcello. You're with Ronald J. Nemi. You're so it's like, let's see who comes out the winner here.
These two teams are so evenly distributed in their abilities that any given day, any one of them could emerge as a winner. I just believe that having Ronald J. Nemi, whether I like it or not, whether we have had our differences in the past or not, is an added advantage to that team.
Well, I agree it's an added advantage. I'm sure, Shannon, you would agree it's an added advantage. But I still say, evenly matched, I still say that's what IPW hardcore wrestling's all about. Everybody so evenly matched. The competition here is at a top level. I'm telling you, the people of Florida, they get to see Crystal River here. They get to see this TV taping. And I'm telling you, you're watching an exciting match. I've been excited all night long. I've been excited at watching all these matches. Hey, fantasy, you know how I get when I get excited. I rise for the occasion. Anyway.
Speaking of rising. Anyways,
oh, beautiful. Pepe gave him a DDT, and I'm telling you, he might have snapped his neck there.
As you see a swinging neck breaker. And we're here right now, capacity crowd in the IPW arena.
Okay, the IPW arena, beautiful flying shoulder by Pepe. It's a 1, 2, oh, if he wouldn't have, you see, it was 1 boot to the back that stopped Mike Marcello, Pepe Prado to become the tag team champions. Nemi's over here saying something to me. The people are bothering Nemi. The people are saying something over here. I don't know. I'm watching a great wrestling match.
When you're saying 1 boot to the back, and I would have decided the match, but you should know better than anyone else that shows just how good of a team they are, that they're there for each other and know when they need help.
Okay, that's right. You're right in that fantasy, but if he wouldn't have been there for that boot, that could have been the 1, 2, 3 that would have took Marcello and Prado to the pay window and to become IPW Tag Team Champions.
Right now, Chaz Wentworth grabbed Pepe Prado, and it looks like all 4 in the ring right now. The referee actually has to make control here.
The referee's got a handful because in a tag match, your hands are full.
Ron and Nemi Huey outside the ring.
You know, and the brutal strength here. Michigan State. What did you say they were?
They're part of the fraternity.
Okay, Michigan State fraternity. An elbow. Knocks Marcello off with a chop. And Pepe Prado, you know this Pepe Prado, if he would consider, I look at him, I know he's Cuban. If he would consider getting, I think fans say we could take him under our wing. And I think we could make something out of him.
I think you're right. With a little bit of guidance and the knowledge between you and me, we could make something out of him. I agree.
Well, it's hard to make.
Let's just not go there, okay? Let's go back to the action in the ring.
Pepe Prado's on the mat right now. And what a stomp to the chest there by Biff Wentworth.
Yeah, well, the Biff there gave him the tackle. Before that, they gave him like a double tackle. And it looks like now he's got him like this could be a submission. Yeah, it looks like a submission. We've seen this earlier in that light heavyweight title match with Foreman of the Surfboard. But when you're talking about a guy this strong, this Pep's going to have to really, really pull it out here. I don't know.
It's different than I'm sorry.
Go ahead. The people are really, if you look, they went into silence here because they know. He got out of it and gave him a Mexican arm drag. And a good old American trip.
And right now, this match has been going on for a while here, and there's no decisive victory.
Well, it looks close. It's a game of chess. Can Nimi take his maternity guys from Michigan's fraternity? Can he take them to become the IPW World Tag Team Champions? Or can the faster team of Pepe Prado and Mike Marcello go on to become IPW World Tag Team Champions? Hardcore wrestling. The people at home are watching it. The people in the arena are excited. And the veteran, the dean of professional wrestling, I'm talking about the Cuban Fidel Sierra, the man from Havana, Cuba, is calling like he sees it.
Cuban, I can't help but feel that as the match goes along, as both teams take their beating, the bigger team is getting an advantage because size is going to prevail.
Size may prevail, Fantasy, but you got to look at this big man, the way he was just choking. But look at Marcello firing right back up. That's what I'm saying. These guys got no quit in them. We're looking at a new breed of professional wrestling. We're looking at a new breed of IPW hardcore professional wrestling. Whenever it comes to your city, wherever it may be, I suggest you come and see it live and in color. Did you hear that chop?
What a chop there by Mike Marcello there, and Pepe Prado tags in, and he comes in the ring right now. Couple boots to his stomach there.
Yeah, and it's smart. Mike Marcello holds him down, holds that legs, and he got the big man down.
Pick for the winner of this match is Cuban attack.
Well, see that leg across the big neck? If I was in there, I guarantee you I'd be winning. I never lose.
Oh, yeah, the Cuban Tag Team Championship all by himself.
That's right. J.O.B. ain't in my vocabulary.
I'm not a kiss-up, though. Don't think that.
That was close. I know, Shannon, you've always been one of my #1 fans. Oh, what a suplex. Beautifully executed by Pepe Prado and the big man.
You
can call it whatever. I said it was a side suplex. And who's been in the business 23 years? You or me?
Whatever you want to call it.
Okay, now I'm telling you, the younger team, you see that going to work on the big men's leg. You chop them in half, they're your size.
And Pepe Prado has his leg right now, working on the leg, trying to make him submit. What is this he's going for right now? We saw this earlier this evening. Oh, a little double teaming by the team there.
Well, you got to do what you got to do. Wait a minute, the other big man, what was that?
Trying to take him into a DDT, it looks like, and a chop by Biff.
To be honest, I got a little like a drop. We're going to see what happens. Didn't play?
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Didn't they just not tag there?
So you thought you didn't see, and that's not what you saw.
Didn't you also fall on your head a little earlier?
Yeah, so that might be it. You might be a little dizzy from earlier. Hardcore wrestling. Here it is. Oh, my God. Oh, this may be easy. Oh, wait a minute. 1, but Marcello had a weight of that big guy. And the fraternity team looks like they might be taking over again.
We see this in fraternity this time. And we see Biff going for the pin 1-2.
I've been doing maternity suits.
Oh, okay. Well, then you know all about it.
Concerned out there. He's pacing back and forth trying to cheer his team on.
Yeah, Nimi worried, but you know, and the guy, the big man, that might have been a mistake, kicking Marcello out and letting the freshman in. The freshman might be the guy that gives you the trouble, the guy that gets that 1, 2, 3 on you. These big guys from Michigan State are being a little bit too confident. Ronald J. Nimi better to sit him down and explain to him.
And a rake to the face. I think that's Chad. On Pepe.
Can't tell him apart.
And right now, Chad takes him to the corner. Hits him, throws him in the ring.
Come out of Michigan. Steiner brothers, right? They're a good tag team. And I guess they broke up. And that's, you know, Michigan State has produced great wrestlers. Nimi's got these guys. And I don't know if they can go on to be like the Steiner brothers, and they may do it here and become world tag team champions. Oh, my God.
But you gotta have less than an IQ to be a Steiner brother.
I just seen this guy. It has to be 310 pounds. 1, 2. Oh, he barely got, see, cocky cover. This is where Ronald J. Nimi.
I guarantee you that's not.
Well, you see, Ronald J. Nimi should tell these guys that cockiness could cost you the mistake of the 1, 2, 3. Oh, what a backdrop. Pepe Prado almost hit the ceiling here in the Crystal River Auditorium.
IPW arena here. And one thing I have to tell you is the fact that they're very inexperienced. They've been in wrestling less than a year, but they're moving up that ladder. In fact, recently they were also in New Jersey. And what a clothesline, a double clothesline.
Double clothesline, shot him in, ducked the clothesline, hit him with a double clothesline. But where is Marcello? He's not there. And this could be it. If Pepe could cover him, he could get the 1, 2, 3, and they could become IPW Hardcore Wrestling World Tag Team Champions.
As I was saying, they've been in New Jersey recently, fought the Misfits, managed by Luda Vachon. And you know who won? Fight AKPU.
Oh, beautiful suplex. This Pepe Prado, I'm telling you, he's got what it takes to become a champion. And definitely, let's see, 1, 2, oh, barely a kick out. The other big man jumps in the ring. I can't tell them apart which that one that is. I just know that these Michigan boys are Pepe by himself. Where in the heck is Marcello?
Wait, where is? Well, I tell you what also, one thing about Pepe Prado, he is a former light heavyweight champion, so he knows what it is to be a champion.
He knows what it is, but this is about coming world heavyweight tag team champions. And the beautiful went for a roll-up, hold the room, duck the clothesline, boot to the stomach. What's the big man gonna do? Swinging neck breaker.
But where is his partner? Where's Mike Marcello?
I don't know if Mike Marcello knocked out, knocked down. I don't see him. This could be it. 1,
1, 2.
No, I'm telling you, he's already got the shirt up. I'm telling you, this is so tense. You can feel the intensity in the air here, and you could cut it with a knife.
Come fans, we have much more action. Our main event still to come, a heavyweight title. Plus, we have a hardcore title match coming up.
Oh, there's a lot of good things happening in IPW. Hardcore professional wrestling.
And right now, Biff throws him off. Oh, a kick to the midsection by Pepe.
Did you see that guy stood him on his head? And I say, Pepe Prado, cover him and you'll become the world tag champion.
I know how that feels.
It's a headache, but it's the heck of a tag match. Here's, what is this? Freedom Rider. Marcello, did Marcello leave? Because all of a sudden Freedom Rider's out here. But I don't even know. But just today, so
I don't know what happened. Freedom Rider's out there right now. He went for Hurricane.
That was beautiful. The big man, he's got him hooked. The other man makes the save. Freedom Rider's looking. I don't know. I'm telling you, this is why it's IPW. This is why it's hardcore. This is why it's exciting. And this is why you need to be and see it live in color.
Well, I tell you what, Cuban, you saw him try Hurricane, but it actually didn't hit it the right way it should have. And right now, Pepe Prado hits him in the midsection. He's in the room.
This Pepe Prado reminds me of a Cuban assassin, Fidel Sierra, 15, 20 years ago.
And he throws him off into the ropes. What did he trying for it again. No! He dropped it.
This has got to be it. Wait a minute. 2 feet on the rope.
1, 2, 3. We've got
New IPW Hardcore World Tag Team Champions, the boys from Michigan State, RJ Nemi. And here comes the light heavyweight champion. They're all happy.
I tell you what, 911 Incorporated has the title. They have the light heavyweight title, plus they have the tag team title.
Boys, didn't I tell you so?
You might have told us so, Fantasy. This has been one heck of a match. Live, it's here, it's hardcore, the new. There you have it. We'll be back.
Actually, we're going to stay with this action. We got something coming up. We got the hardcore heavyweight title coming up.
The hardcore heavyweight title.
Hardcore heavyweight title.
My God, there's so many titles on the line tonight. We're looking at the crowning of the first IPW Hardcore Heavyweight World Tag Team
Hold
Championship.
on. Pee-wee's talking.
RJ Nemi, the fourth,